Right, welcome back to another video. Today you join me sitting in my Corsa, better known on YouTube as Project 1.8 Corsa. The reason I'm making this video is because lots of people on my recent videos have been asking what is going on with the Corsa. As you will know, ever since the Fiesta sort of showed up about a month and a bit ago, the Corsa videos have really, I don't think I've even uploaded one. If I have, it wasn't a very exciting one. There is reasons for that, and that's why I wanted to make this video, to sort of explain it. And for the people that have been around for a while and have watched the whole Corsa series, I just kind of want to explain what's going on with it, what the plan is, and what I'm going to be doing going ahead from here on out. Since I uploaded a Corsa video, I have gained probably over 1,000 subscribers. So if you're watching this and you're fairly new, if you subscribed for the Fiesta stuff or for the trike stuff or whatever, I'll just explain a little bit about what this car is. I bought this as a non-runner. The clutch had gone in it and it was a 1.2 at the time. Instead of fixing the clutch and having it as a 1.2, I seized the opportunity to do something that I hadn't seen anybody else on YouTube do, and that was the 1.2 to 1.8 conversion. Now it is a straight swap. I managed to get all the bits sort of on a pallet, so it was just unplug everything and plug in the 1.8. I'm not going to give away too much. If you want to go and watch it, I filmed pretty much the whole event from start to finish, so I'll leave the link to the playlist in the bottom. It's got about 18 or 19 videos I think in the whole thing, so make sure you go give that a watch if you are interested. But for the people that know about this car and they've seen it all happen, basically over the past month or 2 months, actually this car's been sitting here for about 2 months, so do excuse the dirt on it in the shots at the beginning of the video. This car is absolutely filthy, but that's just what happens when a car sits for so long. It gathers dust and whatnot. Anyway, the reason it's been sitting for so long is because of paperwork and DVLA and admin. I like to do things legit. When I do things, I like to make sure that they're legal, make sure they're all properly done for insurance purposes and whatnot. And the trouble is, this car doesn't have an MOT, it's not insured, and it's not taxed. It is sawned and off the road. Now, because I've done a 1.8 conversion from the 1.2, I wanted to declare that to the DVLA so that the car was registered as a 1.8, because that is the proper way to do things. However, being the DVLA, they take forever to do anything. I don't know what their process is, but they seem to take sort of weeks just to change one little thing on a form, and it just seems ridiculous. So a couple of months ago I sent away my V5, and I also sent away a receipt for the engine and all the parts that I put on it, and after 4 weeks of waiting, which I thought was a long time anyway, they sent me back my V5 having not changed it to a 1.8, and then they sent me a letter about a week later telling me that I had to get essentially an inspection from a garage. But that left me with a couple of complications. The car's not insured, it's not MOT'd, and it's not taxed. How do I get it to a garage to get it inspected? Also, if I want to insure it, to get it to the garage, how do I do that? Because what do I insure it under? Do I insure it under 1.2? And then if I crash, I'm not going to be able to get a payout? Or do I insure it under a 1.8? Or do I insure it under a 1.2 with a modified engine? To be honest with you, when it comes to paperwork and all this sort of behind the scenes DVLA stuff, I'm not very clued up with it. If any of you out there work at sort of DVLA or in insurance, or if you've done this before and you know the proper way to get this road legal quickly as well, because I'm sort of starting to run out of patience with it just sitting here. I either want to drive it, or I'm probably going to just end up breaking it and selling all the bits that I put on it, which I really don't want to do, because this car is a great little car. It's a really solid, great little runner. So I want to do it properly, and I also, for you guys, for watching the whole series, I don't just want to go ahead and then just scrap the car at the end of it. That's not much fun. I want to get it on the road, I want to get it driving. So if any of you out there work for anyone and you know any information about the way I should go about doing this process, please let me know in the comments down below, because I'm kind of stuck at the minute and I don't really know what to do about it. So that sort of explains the logistics behind the reason it hasn't been on the road yet, along with, and I'm going to be as transparent as I can be, now that I've got the Focus and the Fiesta and they're both insured and on the road, honestly, I can't afford to insure an MOT. This, even if all the DVLA stuff was sorted and it was insurable and MOT'd and stuff like that, I literally cannot afford to insure this thing to even drive it. I'm going to be as open and honest as I can. Insuring and running 3 cars at my age, just with all the other stuff, and paying for modifications and paying for MOTs and servicing and all that, it's just, I just can't afford to do it, straight out. I'm only a small YouTube channel. I make next to no money from YouTube itself, so So until that point comes when YouTube can sort of pay for these projects straight out, I don't know how I'm going to be able to run the Corsa as well as the Fiesta. It's just not going to happen, I don't think. So there we go. For the time being, the Corsa is just going to sit here until I get the DVLA stuff figured out, and until I can actually afford to run this car as well as my other two. It's just going to be sitting here, which is such a shame, and I feel bad for you because you wanted to see it drive at the end of this video as well. So we're all missing out. I want to drive it as much as you want to see me drive it. But I just can't. I'm just kind of a bit stuck with it at the minute, which sucks, but it's the way it goes. We've got the Fiesta for now, and as you've seen in the videos, the Fiesta has sort of taken over as the main project on the channel. Up until that came, the Corsa was like my sole project, and it was like the main car on the channel. But the Fiesta has sort of taken over that baton, which is fine with me, but I just feel a little bit bad for you guys for watching the whole project and then not really getting anything at the end of it, not seeing it driving or anything like that. I can only apologise, it's just the way things go sometimes. But videos on the Fiesta are going to continue. If I think of anything else that I can do on the Corsa whilst it's sitting here, I obviously will do that as well. But yeah, I hope that clears up sort of the questions. I had various people ask me what was going on with it, and I just kind of wanted to make a video solely on this subject, so that you can understand what sort of position I'm in and what sort of position the Corsa is in. Regardless of it being on the road, I hope that everyone that enjoyed the project as a video series actually enjoyed the series. It seemed to get a lot of views, it seemed to get a lot of likes, a lot of positive comments, so I appreciate all that. I'm going to be a little bit cheeky and sneak this in here. For those of you that don't know, and I said that I've had a lot of new subscribers recently, I do actually have my own little range of stickers. I'll put the website in the description. Every sticker that I sell, the money goes straight back into funding these cars. So if you want to support the channel, link in the description. You can pick up a sticker or two. You can put them on your toolbox or your car, wherever you want to put them. So I think I'm going to leave this video here. That's kind of all that I've got to say on the Corsa situation at the moment. If I make any progress in registering it as 1.8, or if I get it insured or MOT'd, obviously you'll be the first to know. I'll let you know. Make sure you follow my Instagram. I'll put that on the screen right here as well. I post live updates as things happen sort of in my world, whether it's with the Fiesta or the Focus or the Corsa. I've had a lot of new followers on there as well, and I try and post pictures sort of daily. If you have any more questions regarding the Corsa, leave them in the comments down below and I'll answer them down there. Thank you all for the support so far, especially on the Fiesta. The Fiesta's gone down just as well as this Corsa did, and there's many other videos coming on that, so make sure you look forward to that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.